What's up, guys? Do I have your attention now? I don't know about you guys, but mother flowers, I am actually excited. I'm actually, after watching tonight's Monday Night Raw, I feel actually, excited for the road to WrestleMania. Hard to really say that, hard to really believe. Like, you would think, right, after watching Monday Night Raw, that the words that will come out of my mouth is, holy crap, I am actually looking forward to the road to WrestleMania right now. The WWE, in some miracle, some fucking miracle, they pulled the rabbit out of the hat. They did a complete 180. And they got people in some way, shape, or form invested. Especially coming out of tonight's Monday Night Raw. We have the return of Batista, the animal, right? He came out there and he essentially jumped 70-year-old Ric Flair. You cannot make this up. I shit you not. You cannot make this shit up. Let me just adjust my microphone here a little bit. God damn it. There you go, pal. God damn it. And also, Roman Reigns is back. It's a win for the good guys. All you dorks out there with the, oh, Roman faked it. Roman did this. Roman. You probably know who I'm talking about, but that's besides the point. That's around the point. All right. Y'all can eat it. Y'all can suck a dick. I'm just fucking saying right now. All you virgin dorks out there that are complaining about all this the whole time that Roman Reigns faked it to work. How stupid can you fucking be? How fucking stupid can you fucking be to actually believe that? You really think for 1 second that WWE, and I know every podcaster, every YouTuber probably said this already, you really think at this point in juncture WWE would go out of their way to risk their partnerships with Susan G. Komen, Make-A-Wish, the Special Olympics, to have one of their stars fake cancer? How low can you fucking get to think that? Seriously. Anyway, oh, of course, Becky got arrested, but anyway, this is your Monday Night Raw review for February 25th, 2019. It's always, guys, it's me, it's the fat fuck himself, it's Steve here, I'm back at it again. Thank you all for listening live. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, give this video a big old thumbs up. Also, while you're at it, share this video / stream of their entire social media platforms. If you want to help support the show, like I said, or if not, follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. I was tweeting throughout the show tonight. And as well, if you want to go the extra mile to do so, hit up the Streamlabs and leave a donation to the show. All the options in the description box below. You will get a funny GIF and your message read on the air. So again, it's optional, it's your choice. But again, guys, if you want to help out, support the show, there's ways to do so. Like I said earlier, I thought Raw tonight, in some way, shape, or form, honestly, I'll keep it real with you. I thought, honestly, Raw tonight, again, I thought overall, keeping it 100, they delivered. I thought Raw tonight, as far as the story, the big things were concerned. Roman came back, Becky went to jail, Ric Flair's birthday, and of course, Batista at the end. Who saw that one coming? Let's be real about it, right? When we heard about, oh my God, it's Ric Flair's birthday, and the idea that Becky Lynch is suspended and she's coming into the arena, which, by the way, security must suck in Atlanta, right? And you hear all this, you hear it, and you say to yourself, okay, this is a way for them to have Becky Lynch go out there and, I guess, get the attention of Charlotte Flair by attacking her father. To be the man, you gotta beat the man, right? Oh, one more thing is what I didn't mention earlier. Ronda Rousey looks like she vacated the Raw Women's title. Guys, as always as well, give me your thoughts in the comment threads or in the chat, your thoughts on Monday Night Raw, if you enjoyed it or not. Or if not, let me know on the Twitter at HeelSteven. So, Raw, right off the bat, kicked off with the return of the big dog, Roman Reigns, in Atlanta. And everyone cheered. there was positive reactions for this guy. Holy crap. Holy shit. Were my ears and eyes deceiving me? People were cheering Roman Reigns. Not a boo in sight. Because again, you got to be really a big piece of shit to really boo Roman Reigns at this point in juncture. I'm just saying. Just keeping it 100. And again, this massive reaction. He was slapping everyone's hand, high-fiving everybody, hugging the girls. He hugged his mom. He hugged, I want to say his aunt. I believe Rock's mother, basically, and stuff like that. Apparently, also, David Arquette was in attendance for the show as well. And he got in the ring. People were chanting, Roman, welcome back. This is your yard. And Roman just talked about all the stuff, you know, all he's gone through. And he talked about how at first he was hesitant to tell the world that he had leukemia because he was afraid of the reaction of the people. And he just basically went on and on about the struggles and how, you know, he promised that, you know, all this in the grace of God, that he's humble and he's excited, he's happy. And all this led to him breaking the big news. The big news that he is back. He is back in remission and the big dog is back. And this got everyone crazy, a big pop. And the big question is now, oh my God, what's next? What is next for Roman Reigns? And you didn't think about it. I think we all kind of knew going in. I think all of us knew going in, knew that, you know what, Roman is back. I mean, could have been speculation that, oh my God, Roman may not be back yet. Maybe he's just there, hey, how you doing? I miss you guys, and that's it. Maybe so. But I think as well, the fact that he's back, great, awesome. And I get it. Yeah, people will say to, oh my God, it took leukemia to get this guy over. I don't want to say he's over like that, but you know what? Again, you just can't boo this guy anymore. You just can't. And I get it. There's people out there that will still have this vendetta, that will still have this agenda of hate. Oh my God, I can't stand this guy, this and that. And I seen it today on Twitter. It's actually disgusting. Like I said, there's people that think this shit's a work. There's people that think this shit's a fucking work, and it's not. I hate to break it to you, but it's not. Like, I want you fucks, I want you dorks. That's right, I want you dorks to use your head for more than a fucking hat rack. Get your mind right, Mutts. I'm just saying, alright? Get your fucking mind right. I'm just saying. Just keeping it 100, okay? But I'll be real with you guys. You guys know me. I'm a Roman fan. I kept it 100 from day one. Granted, yes, I'll admit, yeah, there were flaws with this guy. But you know what? I'm happy to hear that he's healthy, that he's back. And I look forward to seeing what he's going to do leading into WrestleMania. Do I think he's going to be involved in the Universal title match? He's going to be added to the match? No. But I think in some way he will be featured in that match in some capacity. But we'll see how all this progresses again as we're on the road to WrestleMania and all that fun stuff. Guys, what are your thoughts on Roman Reigns coming back? What ideas do you have for him at WrestleMania? Who would you want to see him face at WrestleMania? Because I'll be real about it. You know, I thought, okay, maybe Dean, but I don't know. But after this, we had a backstage interview with Baron Corbin, where I guess they played a they tried to play a clip where I guess he talked about how back in October, right, when Roman left, you know, he hoped Roman doesn't come back and this and that. And again, Baron Corbin, I didn't say that. It was in the moment I was acting Raw general manager. And it's just very funny stuff, though. And then Charlie Caruso tried to, like, get in, like, put him on the spot. You know, what will you do when you see Roman and stuff like that? He's like, Roman better not cross my path and shit like that. We then get our first match of the night. We get a tag team match. In other words, let's overexpose these NXT guys. Because god damn it, why the fuck not? We had Ricochet, Alistair Black versus The Revival. And what do you know? What the fuck do you know? The Raw Tag Team Champions take another L to the NXT guys. Again, the match for what it was okay. For what it was, Ricochet did a backflip off the ring post. And this match literally ended when Black pinned Scott Dawson after hitting the Black Mass kick. So again, 2 weeks in a row, and the Revival take L's. So much for them winning tag team titles, and look what's happening. They're taking L's and shit. Just fucking saying. Listen, again, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, if you really wanted, again, Alistair Black and Ricochet to get a win here, why not feed them to fucking, why not, feed Hawkins and Ryder to Ricochet and Alistair Black? I'm just saying. We don't need to fucking pin your champions. I think it's stupid as shit. And I guarantee you tomorrow, don't be surprised, Gargano and Ciampa, who are going to be in singles matches on SmackDown Live, I believe Gargano is facing Cesaro, which should be a fun match tomorrow night. And also Sheamus and Tommaso Ciampa. Don't be surprised if both Ciampa and Gargano get W's here. Don't be fucking surprised. But other than that, the match for what it was there. Good spots in, but I'm just not a fan of, again, the Revival taking L's here. I'm reading the chat to see what you mother flowers are rating here, okay? Because you guys are kicking ass in the fucking chat right now. J King A, what's up? What's up, Jay? Batista's back, Reign is back. What a WrestleMania season it's going to be. I totally agree, bro. Dejan Bone, one last Shield match of Fastlane. I don't know about that. Maybe so. After what happened tonight, we'll see. Silver Surfer, Batista versus Heel Steel at WrestleMania 35. Bruh, I would get demolished. I'm just fucking saying. I tell you what, let me smoke hella weed and get in the ring drugged as fuck like Jeff Hardy Victory Road 2011. And I'll do it. J King right here, I don't want the Shield back together. Just devalues the whole point of Ambrose turning heel. And I agree with you on that. I think it does not make sense. They've done it so many times. I think at this point in juncture, it's done with. They did it. Move on. The one right here, I'm over the Shield too, but if Ambrose is really leaving, they'll probably do it. Plus, Ambrose isn't really heel anymore anyway. Roman heel to Mania? Maybe so, Phantom. I could see Seth winning then, Roman turning heel on him at Mania and challenging him for the title he never lost. Yeah, maybe so as well. Think about that too. Roman never lost the belt. So there's that possibility. There is that possibility. I do see Roman and Seth competing for the title at some point later this year. Maybe at SummerSlam. I think that'll be a very, very good SummerSlam match in my opinion. Now that people are finally cheering Roman, cheering him, Vince. Yeah, I know him very well. I think we all do. Reigns and Ambrose, nothing else. Great way to see him out the door. Now they're doing a Shield reunion to send off Ambrose. That's what I think may happen at Fastlane. Okay, fair enough. You guys are, again, kicking ass. Got a lot of good thoughts out there. Let's continue on this Raw review. Because I'll be real about it, okay? The wrestling on tonight's show was, again, nothing was there, but I felt like it was more of an afterthought. Because the big deals on the show were, again, Roman coming back, Becky getting arrested, I guess Charlotte cutting that cringe promo, and Ric Flair getting attacked by Batista, returning Batista. I can end the review right there, and that's it. But I'll continue going forward here. We had Elias being interrupted by Lacey Evans, who was, again, allowed to try to sing a song, play with guitar. Lacey Evans comes out for the umpteenth time, just walk down the ramp and walk back to no fuck being given. No fuck being given. I repeat myself. Lacey Evans walked down the ramp to zero fucks given. It's like I said last week, the analogy that I gave with Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross, EC3, who apparently took an L to fucking Apollo Crews on main event. Wow, how low did he get? And Heavy Machinery, who were also backstage in some role where I guess they were, being confronted by fucking hell, the Ascension of all fucking people, whatever. I felt like they just became afterthoughts now. It's like I gave that Dragon Ball Z analogy where when Trunks met Goku like many years ago, remember, to inform Goku about the androids and shit, and they all trained for 3 years, and they thought that the androids were coming, and said you had Dr. Zero and Android 19. This basically were EC3, Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross, Heavy Machinery, and I guess if you want to say Lars Sullivan to an extent, but he never showed up. That's basically them. The real NXT surprise is Gargano, Ricochet. We have a subscriber here. Steven Wiseman, thank you for subscribing, Mother Flower. You are an awesome Mother Flower. Thank you for subscribing, brother. But like I said before, though, That's basically the analogy. The real surprise is Gargano, Ricochet, Alistair Black, and Tommaso Ciampa. If you ask me. Low key, yeah, she looked bad as hell. She looks bad as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, but again, 0 fucks were given her in Atlanta, of all places. So then he's trying to play his song, right? And then gets interrupted by Dean Ambrose, who said he was feeling positive and wanted a no disqualification rematch with Drew McIntyre. And then Ambrose made a song request. Then he requested Dirty Deeds, of all things. Dirty Deeds. And Elias tried to hit him with the guitar, but Ambrose then ducked and hit him with Dirty Deeds himself. So there you go with that. Ambrose, I guess, is now a babyface. Whoop-de-fucking-do. For the umpteenth time. So there you go. Throughout the night, you had people wish Ric Flair happy birthday. Snoop Dogg, Maria Menounos, Stone Cold Steve Austin. They all sent pre-taped birthday wish for Ric Flair. Here's my question. Where the fuck was a Bad Bunny? A birthday wish to Ric Flair? You gotta remember, Ric Flair and Bad Bunny did a song, Chambea, but last year. Just saying. Is that a party without Bad Bunny, even though I know he can't play basketball for to save his fucking life, but you kind of get the idea. Or Offset, you know? Just saying. I'm just fucking saying, alright? But anywho, there was that. We had a tag team match. We had Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. The match was there, but let's be real about it. What really mattered was at the end of the match. Becky Lynch showed up. Through the crowd, nonetheless. Again, the security in Atlanta is terrible. Fucking terrible. It's like they're afraid of Becky Lynch. And they, again, she shows up, try to fight Ronda Rousey. Lynch got arrested, was taken away. But the whole thing, like, there was like this huge brawl. Like, they had everyone trying to come out from like security personnel and agents trying to break this shit up. And they couldn't do it. Ronda would come out of the ring. They try to brawl. And eventually Becky gets arrested. And then Ronda comes back to the ring. She's getting booed, by the way. She's getting booed like crazy. And she wants Vince McMahon to come out. She's calling Vince. And out comes Stephanie. And she tells, Stephanie that, hey, she wants Becky Lynch reinstated. She wants her reinstated. She can't take this anymore. You know what? Fuck it. Make it a triple threat at WrestleMania. She kept reminding Stephanie that this is the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. The first time women are going to main event. So she just basically told you what is the WrestleMania main event. And how Stephanie should think about her little girls, her daughters, right? But again, this is not Stephanie's decision. It's a Vince decision. And they led to them going back and forth. And the next thing you know is Ronda Rousey. And I'm going to say this to Ronda in this promo. It's kind of weird because, like, bruh, she looked way shorter than Stephanie McMahon. I noticed that in this whole thing. And how she kind of stumbled between her words. I understand that she's writing her shit, which is fine, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Ronda just goes right into it. I feel like she needs to let the shit breathe out a little bit. Let it breathe. Breathe, bitch. Breathe. I'm just saying. Just fucking breathe. That's all I'm asking for you to do, Ronda. Just breathe. Relax. No one's rushing you. No one's going to take your food away from your plate. I'm just saying, you guys again are kicking so much ass in the chat right now. You guys are fucking awesome. And that's just the vibe I got from the whole segment. And then all this led to, Ronda just dropping the title and walking away. So we don't even know if she's vacating the belt. What's going to fucking happen? I am intrigued of all things. Because who's to say, right? All this leads to them handing the title to Charlotte Flair. Because essentially right now, it's Ronda versus Charlotte, right? Think about this, right? The whole thing's happening. Becky getting arrested. Ronda basically vacated the title. So essentially, Charlotte Flair wins by forfeit. Unless something happens. And that's what I thought was going to happen later on in the night with Ric Flair's birthday. But that didn't happen like I thought it would be. I mean, you could do it Fastlane, Charlotte versus Becky. You still have another week, I guess. Why the hell not? Where the winner faces Ronda at WrestleMania. But we don't even know if that's going to even happen or not now. Because again, Ronda Rousey literally just dropped the belt. She even mentioned as well how she doesn't like the style of the belt. I can't really blame her either, to be honest. But there was that. Okay. Reading the comments here as well, guys. I thought she was scared of promos. I thought so too. Ronda is so awkward with her promo work. It's cringeworthy. I agree. Phantom Line, weird how they come and help Dean and then just walk down the ramp and don't even say a word. Now look at Dean in the ring. They showed up too early. They should have showed. They should have showed after Mania. I can see them doing a WWE 24 for reign. That's actually very true. Listen, don't be surprised throughout this whole journey. Has Roman been hurt, right? Has Roman been gone since October? Don't be surprised that they probably had a camera follow Roman since the moment he left in October. Then you see him going through this rehab, through leukemia therapy, filming that movie, I guess, with Rock. Don't be surprised they have a camera as we speak, all culminating to this very moment. It's gonna happen. Which, by the way, I'm gonna try to watch the Matt Riddle documentary in a little bit too. So just keep your eyes, because I just might do a review on that as well. I just might do a review. All right. Anywho, back to this review, back to this Raw review again, and I'm stumbling in between here in the chat, in the comments. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. If you want to help out, support the show, Streamlab is available. It's open right now if you want to leave a donation of your choice. Again, I have all the options in the description box. You leave a donation, your message will be read on the air. You have a funny GIF that will pop up on the screen. The same way that Connor O'Kayfabe does for the Random Wrestling Podcast. The way that Joe Cronin does for Out of Nowhere and Monetize This. You kind of get the idea of where I'm going with the GIFs and all that fun stuff, all right? Anywho, we get the Kurt Angle versus Jinder Mahal. Apparently, Jinder My Balls. That's right, Jinder My Balls, who's now literally Jara status now, right? Just like Elias, all right? Just like fucking Elias, to some extent. Comes out, he's like, he's basically talking about how Ric Flair did nothing compared to Jinder Mahal. And how he's upset that Jinder was not invited to Ric Flair's party, right? And he challenged anyone attending Flair's birthday celebration. Keep this in mind early in the thing, right? You see people arrive, you see Shawn Michaels, you see Johnny Gargano in a suit. I thought they were going to have Gargano be the one to challenge Jinder Mahal. Think about it. Gargano eliminated Mahal at the Royal Rumble, so I thought that would make sense. Out comes old man Kurt Angle. And listen, here's my issue, okay? We're overusing Kurt Angle here. I get it. He's now a part of the roster, I guess, in some capacity. But I'll be real about it. I don't want to see Kurt Angle wrestle every fucking week. I really, really don't. At the same way, I don't want to see the NXT guys get overexposed every single week also. I'm just fucking saying. That being said, Kurt Angle beat Jinder Mahal. Of course he was going to do it, right? Made him tap out to the ankle lock. And then he decides to do German suplex at the Singh brothers. And that was it. Again, nothing against Kurt. Thank you for all you've done. But, bruh, I don't need to see you every single fucking week. I'm just saying. They're literally doing what TNA did to an extent. Overexposed the shit out of him. And again, he's not looking like the prime Kurt Angle. I get it, age gets to everybody, but damn. You know, just keeping it 100 here, okay? Again, give me your thoughts on that. What do you think is going to happen with Kurt Angle here? As, I guess, if anything, you know, happened with, again, what's going to happen with Kurt Angle here. Give me your thoughts. I'm just loading up my notes here as well. Here we go. Anyway, Kita. Here we go. My notes. The notes. We had a moment of bliss. We had fucking Alexa Bliss, and her guest was Finn Balor, the Intercontinental Champion. And Alexa, for some reason, I guess she's now flirting with her guest. I don't know if they're telling her to flirt with her guest. Like a couple weeks ago, she was flirting with EC3, and she's now flirting with Finn Balor. She's telling Finn to, again, she wanted to see the abs. And it looked like she was teasing, hey, if you show me your abs, I'll show you my... I think it's interrupted by the man of the hour, Lio Rush. My man, Lio Rush, the man of the hour. The man of the hour. 23-year-old piece of gold, I'm just saying. Right? And he talked about how he... You know, how the Intercontinental title it should still belong to Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. But instead, it's in possession of Finn Balor. And I guess Finn Balor just mind-fucked him in a way, to the point where Lio Rush convinced himself that he is going to challenge or face Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title. And to be fair, I'll say this. I thought it was a good match. For what they did. They gave Lio Rush a lot of offense here, right? He was kicking the leg of Finn Balor. And I said this a while ago. You know, there's talks of Finn Balor potentially going down the 205 Live. And you know what? I don't mind that at all, like I said before. But you can tell, hey, he's facing Lio Rush here. I mean, is that still a possibility? Maybe so. Maybe after WrestleMania, you can have Finn in some capacity pop up on 205 Live. Who knows, really? But the idea that, hey, Lio Rush had a match, good for him. He had a good showing. There are moments where, oh my God, he might end up beating Finn Balor, but it didn't happen. Finn eventually hit the coup de grace and got the win. After this, Bobby Lashley and Braun were supposed to have a match. But Lashley attacked him before the bell. And Strowman then regrouped and ran through Lashley and Lio Rush, and the match never fucking happened. Thank fucking God. At the same time, it's like you still see just how the mighty has fallen. And I'm not talking about Bobby Lashley. I'm talking about fucking Braun Strowman. Just saying. We get our no disqualification match. We get Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. And I'm going to say this match felt very, very short. Somewhere in this match, they were both whipping each other with belts. I wish there was more weapons that were used. I'm just saying. Elias hit Ambrose with the chair in this match as well, allowing McIntyre. Because again, remember early in the night, Dean Ambrose attacked Elias with the dirty deeds. So this allowed McIntyre to hit the Claymore and win the match. After the match, McIntyre, Elias, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin all beat down Dean Ambrose, who's leading, by the way. And who makes the save? Oh my God, Rollins and then Roman Reigns, the Shield. Well, not necessarily, because Dean was laying there on the canvas. So you have this thing where, again, it's Roman and Seth taking out everybody, but you have Dean just laying there. Now, there was this thing at the end where they stare at each other, right? And they just walk away. Now, listen, I get it. People are like, you know, oh my God, I don't want to see another Shield reunion. I don't want to see it. Oh my God. But I'm going to keep it 100, okay? I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat with you guys. The idea of another Shield reunion, listen, we've seen it. It's done with. Let's move on. But at the same time, I kind of guess why they're doing it. Because they still want, I guess, carry the momentum of Roman still getting cheered. Even though it's real bad, I said this early in the review, there's no way in fuck you can boo Roman Reigns at this point in juncture. You just can't. You can't right now. You have to be a sick human being to even think of booing Roman Reigns after all the stuff that this man has gone through. You guys are kicking ass again. There you go. Again, I'm just checking out the audio. Because sometimes the audio on YouTube can be acting up a little bit. So I just want to make sure that we're doing very well here, okay? Anyway, moving on here. Like I said, where was I with this whole Shield thing? I kind of get why they're doing it. Like I said, with Roman, you want to still have him get that momentum being cheered. With Rollins, hey, he's facing Brock at WrestleMania. That's still gonna happen. So I guess essentially, you have Rollins doing something until you get to WrestleMania. And hey, listen, Ambrose is, to my understanding, still on his way out. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is something, I guess, okay, the last big thing you'll do is a fuck you, have a nice day. That's the way I look at it, to be honest. But hey, what the fuck do I know? I'm surprised that they did not. I'm surprised that they did not announce who else was going to join DX in the Hall of Fame. Because usually when they announce one person, right, that first week, every single week after they announce someone else, right? I'm surprised they didn't do that this week. Maybe they will next week. We'll know. We'll fucking see. But then we get Nia Jax versus Bayley. We get the Hippo versus Battle Cow in a one-on-one match. Again, they're having a match, and we find out that at Fastlane, it's going to be Bayley and Sasha defending the WWE Women's Tag Team titles versus Nia Jax and Tamina. I do not care for that match. It's whatever. That'll be my blunt break, if you will. The match for what it was, Bayley got some offense in. I think a lot of offense to my surprise. And there were moments where Nia did her thing, of course. There was a distraction outside. I guess Tamina was running into Sasha and she missed Sasha. All this led to, again, Bayley getting momentum, hitting the diving elbow for the 1-2-3, and Bayley beats Nia Jax. There you go with that. We then get to the finale, the end, which everyone wanted to see. Ric Flair's party. The big birthday, right? You had everyone out there. You had Triple H, you had Stephanie, you had HBK, you had Sting, Ricky Steamboat, who all made appearances. I'm like, where the fuck is Arn Anderson? Oh, that's right, he's fired. God damn it. I'm pretty sure AEW is hiring. I'm just saying, okay? And all these people are showing up, right? These legends, what have you. You have the roster just chilling there on the ramp area by the entrance, right? All cheering and clapping for Ric Flair. They play a video package hyping up Ric Flair of his greatest promos and stuff like that. Stephanie presents a commemorative, I guess it's a commemorative big gold world title with Ric Flair's name on the plate and all on the side plates, I guess all the time that he's won the belt, which I think is pretty cool. In some way, we're seeing again the big gold, because I miss seeing the big gold on television, just saying. But they bring out Ric Flair, and here's the part where I thought again that they're gonna have Becky Lynch show up again, where she took out Ric Flair, because again, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I think everyone, like I said, was probably expecting Becky until they found that, holy shit, it wasn't Becky, right? They played the music, right? The music ends, the Titantron ends, whatever. And they pan the camera backstage, and you see, I guess, who it looks like from far, Batista, dragging the camera guy. And I guess he opens Flair's locker room, and I guess, beats him up, and he drags him. Batista drags Ric Flair, 70-year-old Ric Flair, who's being dragged around and shit, and tells, I guess, the camera, "Hey, Hunter, do I have your attention now?" "Yeah," and he walks away. Listen, there are talks of a WrestleMania match, and there it is. Triple H is going to have his obligatory WrestleMania match with Batista. And like I said before, I'm actually looking forward to that match. The fact that Batista's back, even if it's just like a one-time thing for WrestleMania, I'm all in for it. I'm pretty sure he will not be there this Monday coming up. Probably Triple H will do a promo. But I'm intrigued by it. I'm entertained by it. Again, I feel like overall, the fact that Batista showed up was a wow factor. You didn't see it happening. You didn't see it coming. You didn't expect it, right? I think none of us expected it. None of us did. And he's there. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy. I think the idea that a Batista Triple H match, I'm all for it. I'm all in for it. No pun intended. No fucking pun intended. But guys, give me your thoughts. I'm going to read the chat, see what you guys are writing here. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where am I here? Let me see here. I can see something. Okay, I read that earlier. Now that people are finally cheering for him. You know, Vince. I read that also. I think that's what's going to happen at Fastlane. Lacey is low-key bad as hell by Jay King. I agree. I can see them doing a W24 on Reigns. Like I said earlier, again, they showed up too early after Mania. Weird how Phantom right here. Weird how they came and helped. I read that also as well. God damn. I'm reading a lot of stuff already that I read. Phantom, Cronin Army. There you go. Chief right here, Angle looks leaner compared to years ago. That is true. Oh, how time has changed with former WWE champion Jingle Man Balls. Phantom writes here, yeah, it should have been Gargano. It's like Gargano and Ciampa weren't used tonight. Pretty sure they'll be used tomorrow on SmackDown. Kurt versus Drew, Kurt and Braun, and some other person versus Bobby, Drew, and Baron. Maybe so. Tits. Aren't we getting Gargano versus Cesaro on SmackDown? Looking forward to that. If it's really happened. Yes, we are, Dewan. We're getting that tomorrow, apparently. J.K. Leo's theme is hard as fuck, bruh. Maybe so. A little bit. It kind of is. Yeah, it's scheduled, Dewan. The shit was lame as fuck, bruh. This shit was lame as fuck. And I agree. Champion's theme is way better. For one night, I'm fine with it. And I agree with that, too. For one night, I'm okay with the Shield getting together. But overall, again, let's see where all this goes. 7 out of 10. The wrestling on this show kind of took a backseat, which I agree with all big storyline. WWE nailed it. And I agree with that, too. I think it's a miracle that these motherflowers have fucking nailed a Monday Night Raw. Now, do I think that they're going to carry the same momentum? Hopefully, because again, next week, they're in Smarktown, USA. They're in Smark City, Philadelphia, on the road to WrestleMania. Now, let's see what they do. Now, I believe this too. I think it's also the Bruce Pritchard effect, because you got to believe too that Bruce Pritchard has something to do with the show. But again, what the fuck do I know? Again, guys, give me your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. If you enjoyed the show or not. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I'll be back tomorrow for a SmackDown Live review and all that fun stuff as we're heading into Fastlane. I believe that's next week, and on the road to WrestleMania. I have some video projects in the works. I have some ideas that I have in mind. I have an idea of bringing back an old podcast that I haven't done in a long time. Some of you old heads that have been subbed to this channel might remember it. Around the Point. I'll give more details on that soon. We'll be back live this Sunday for episode 283 of the TML podcast. If you have not listened yet, it's available on all podcasting platforms already. It's on iTunes, Stitcher, all that fun places as well. Go give it a listen. We talked about numerous stuff. We talked about the releases. We talked about Roman coming back, Hogan's biopic, and the dumb fuck of Jussie Smollett, and all that fun stuff. So again, guys, it's available on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Spotify, also over at iHeartRadio to download and listen on the go if you've not listened to the show live. All right, and moving that along too. There we go. You can, again, follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you all for watching this week. And I'll be back tomorrow for a SmackDown Live review, guys. Good night, everyone. Drive home safe. Blanch your veggies. And remember, guys, when life has you down, remember, masturbation is key. Peace out, motherflowers. Because seriously, guys, holy crap, how crazy is that? Batista beating up a 70-year-old man. How sick of him, god damn it. But god damn it too, they're actually doing something entertaining for once. Good for you, WWE. Just do us a fucking favor. Do not, and I repeat, do not fuck this up. You know damn well they're gonna fuck this shit up. Those fucking motherflowers.